We're back with another payments video, and this one is a powerful one. We're gonna show you guys how to implement Apple Pay merchant decryption method. What this means is that you would go from the Apple Pay encrypted token, which looks like this. This is what Apple Pay spits out when you do an Apple Pay payments. And then most merchants, what they would do is that they would take this, give it to their gateway. Their gateway will decrypt this object and then extract from it the iPhone's device account number. It's a 16-digit number that looks like a card number that is used for the payment in Apple Pay transactions. In case you didn't know, when you pay using Apple Pay, you're not actually paying using your 16-digit card number, the one that you have right now. Apple and Google too, when they store your card number, they create another number called device account number, or DPAN, or network token. A lot of people call it different things. But what it essentially is a 16-digit number that looks like a card number that Apple instead used to use for payment requests. And that number is hidden under all of these characters over here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to extract that number from this. So you go from this to, when you run this code, you'll get this object, which contains that number. Now, I have masked it because this is my actual card number here, but this is what you get. And I'm going to show you what it looks like also when it's unmasked, but using a different card. One note before we start talking about this is that if you're a merchant, there's 90% chance that you don't need this, 99% chance that you don't need this. Most merchants do not need to do this. This is something that is done by payment services providers, payment gateways, token vault services, bill lookup services, basically fintechs, payment companies that serve merchants. They do this for them, but you don't need to do this as a merchant unless you have some special use case. And the only use case that I can think of is if you decrypt this and you need to get the 16-digit number, so you can get the first 6 digits, so you can confirm that the card was issued by a specific bank. That's the only use case that I can think of, to be honest. And if you do this, you need to be compliant with PCI DSS standards because the 16-digit number, the device 16-digit number, does fall under PCI DSS scope, which means that if you're going to handle it, you're going to have to have the security in place to handle that sensitive data. You're going to need to encrypt data. You're going to need to rotate keys and do a bunch of other cybersecurity stuff that I don't understand and I'm not an expert in. I'm just here to show you guys how to decrypt an Apple Pay token. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it. First step, if you haven't already, will be to create an Apple Pay merchant ID. So go to your Apple Pay developer portal, certificate identifiers and profiles. Click on the plus over here, merchant IDs, continue, register, open that merchant ID. Okay, and now we got that out of the way. Now, we're gonna do a lot of things on the terminal here. Here, this is my project file. There's nothing in it except an empty folder that will contain all the certificates and the keys that we're about to generate. Your first step will be to generate an ECP256 private key, like this. This is the command that you will use. Key generated. Then you need to generate a certificate signing request that you're going to upload to your Apple developer portal. And make sure in this command, you include your correct merchant ID from Apple. So I'm just going to put the one that I just created from Apple here, merchant.decrypt, and send that. CSR created. Next step will be to upload that to your Apple developer portal. So go back here under payment processing certificate, create certificate, continue, choose file, upload that CSR, continue. You're gonna download the certificate file from there. There it is. Okay, cool. I'm keeping my terminal clean so you guys can see every command easily. Then you need to take that certificate and create a PIM file out of it, like this. PIM file created. Then you need to create a P12 file that contains both the certificate and the key, like this. It's gonna ask you for a password. I'm just gonna use a simple password for the demo. Created. This is the file here. Now you need to use that bundle file to create another PIM file that contains both the certificate and the key. Like this. And then the import password will be the password that you just set. File created. Now you should end up with 2 files that are important. Apple Pay cert PIM and Apple Pay private PIM. Apple Pay private PIM should look like this. Apple Pay cert PIM should look like this. Okay, now we're almost set. Now in this project file, let's go ahead and create a index.js file here. And here we're gonna put our decryption code. Let me zoom out a bit so you can see my terminal. Now for decrypting the actual token, we're not gonna have to do any crazy cryptography in this video, thanks to this guy and his package. Thank you, shout out to Mad Skunker for this beautiful NPM library that will save us from decryption and cryptography hell. So all we gotta do is just install this, and then this is what we're gonna use in our code to decrypt the Apple Pay token. First, let me initialize my project real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and install this package. But just a heads up, in this README, it just says npm I save Apple Pay decrypt. But actually, you should run it like this with his username @matsconquer/ the package name. And you're gonna import it the same way too in your code. So this is our code. Let's go ahead and do some coding. Import your libraries. Again, import the full name of the library like this. Make sure you have fs and path. And then you need to get the PIM files, the two ones that I mentioned earlier. Apple Pay cert PIM and Apple Pay private PIM. You need these two. And now you're gonna need to get your Apple Pay token. Now let's get the token. For that, we need to go to Xcode. And here in Xcode, we just need to print out the token somehow. So, and you need to make sure you have the correct merchant ID here. So here, I'm just gonna run this from an Apple Pay payment just to collect the token. Okay, now before you run the app, one gotcha that I fell for too many times is the merchant ID. Make sure the merchant ID is referenced correctly in your code, the same one that you just created the certificates and everything with. And make sure it's also referenced correctly here in your signing in capabilities here under Apple Pay. So make sure those two are correct. Then you can run the app and generate the token. Okay, now we're running the app, Apple Pay, and this will generate the token. Okay. The token is printed out here, but it's printed out encrypted in base 64. So I'm gonna take this, and you need to decode it because it's right now in base 64. Paste it here, decode it, and then this is the payload that we get. Now I'm gonna put this here in my code to show you what it looks like, guys. So this is the Apple Pay data. Now this is what we're gonna decode. Take that, go to your code, and let's put it here. Then this is how we will decrypt with these two lines. You create an instant payment token, which comes from this library. And then token will have a method called decrypt. Put your certificate and your key here, and this will be the decrypted data. And let's print out the decrypted data to show you guys what that look like. Decrypted. Okay. Now let's run this code. And here is our decrypted data. There we go. I'll paste it here so you can see well. Let me replace this. This is what you get when you decrypt an Apple Pay token. You get the device token number. This is what's used for the payment. This is the sensitive information. You get the expiry date here. So the way this is written is year, month, day. So this is 2030, January 31st. Currency code, this is the currency code for USD. This is the amount. It's 2,000, but it's actually $20 because you put this here. This, I have no idea what this is. And this is the cryptogram that's used to authenticate the payment and give it full liability shift to protect against chargeback. And then they got the ACI indicator. This is a Visa card. So 5 means fully authenticated because Apple Pay transactions are fully authenticated because of the biometric thingy. So this is it. This is your Apple Pay decrypted token. And this is how to implement Apple Pay merchant decryption. Then the next step for you would be to maybe you can look up the bin for this to know who issued this card, or you could just take this and send it to your payment gateway to pay using the decrypted token, which I'll show probably in some other video. And that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you thought this is easier than you expected. And if you want the source code for this video, please support us on the Patreon, link in the description box below. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.